Hey guys, welcome back to the Plant Club. If you've been here before, thank you so much for stopping by again. If this is your first time, don't forget to say hey, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, guys. So today I am going to be setting up my 2021 planner. Now I did a video about a week and a half ago, just kind of doing a flip through, but this one's more so officially setting it up, taking out some of that old stuff that I'm not going to use anymore, and just kind of starting over. Now one thing that I am going to do is I do have a few inserts that I did take out that I kind of created throughout the year of 2020. I do plan on redoing a lot of those inserts, and I'll do that later, and I'll kind of post some videos for you guys. So definitely subscribe so that you guys can keep an eye out for that. But the first thing I did is I just put a divider in which just said schedule. And so that's my first tab, and that's probably the most important tab that us planners use. And so I did create a spread for next year that just gives me kind of a quick overview of each month. And then of course I did highlight all of the holidays associated with those months. And then those are just going to be for different appointments and birthdays, and just so that I can keep track of it very, very quickly. Since this is a catch-all planner, I only keep 1 month of each particular insert inside of it. So also in my schedule section, I am going to be adding something new. Now I got this one more so from the Organized Money. I want to say that's a channel. I'll definitely post it in the link below. But I like something that she does with her planner. I think it's Elena, now that I think about it, is she does time blocking. And so I'm really good about writing everything down and getting it done, but I would like to be a little bit more strategic as to when I get it done and try to actually stay on a schedule. So that is my game plan for this year, is to actually not only schedule stuff, but actually block out the time so that I'm utilizing my time to the best of its ability, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm going to be using this particular planner for. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do just 1 week and kind of use it as a rough draft, or if I'm going to do it every single week. But I am going to start out doing it each week and filling it out, and just kind of setting my expectations of what the next week would look like. And then, of course, things happen, so things will change, and that's fine. And that's where my normal planner will come in, where I can kind of erase or sticker over certain things that did happen, didn't happen. But this one's just more so of a time management tracker, and then also just putting in my morning routines and also my night routines, so that I can be consistent with certain things. So that is what I plan on doing with this particular insert this year. Now I am going to go ahead and fill out and put some tabs on the side there of my divider. And it's just going to say the month of January, just so that I know that this is January, because what I do is, if you're new to planning, I should say, all of these inserts, I actually have the 12-month planner to the side, and it has its own, binder. And so what I do is I take that month out, put it in this planner so that I have everything in one book. But that also means at the end of the month, I take January out, put it back into its original planner, and I take February out of each one of those planners as well. It's a lot better than carrying around like 6 or 7 planners. So that's why we all in the planner community usually do the catch-all planner. Now I am going to grab some dividers here, because not only do I have those side tabs, but I want to be able to quickly get to whatever I'm trying to reach in my planner. So for this tab, I will notate it at the top a little bit later, and that would just say time management or schedule. I'm not really sure yet. Now that's all I'm doing on that section, and now I'm going to be doing my actual catch-all planner. And so this is just all my scheduling for the month and the weeks. And today is New Year's Day. My sister's birthday is on the 4th. My son's school is actually closed all next week due to a COVID case. We are praying that he does not have COVID, but we are kind of on a self-quarantine right now just to see if anything comes up. So definitely be praying for us. I'm also going to go ahead and add an insert as well into this tab, just so that I can quickly get to my monthly view as well. So you'll see me put those tabs in, and that's just so I can quickly get to that particular section and I'm not having to flip through anything. All right, and so we do have the month starting on the 4th. I decided not to put in my last week's spread. I'm just kind of starting over with the 4th on a Monday, and that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those inserts in. As you guys can see, I am using a vertical layout from the Happy Planner. And then of course I need a tab for the weekly view because I'll be in that the most. All right, so we are still in the scheduling section, and so now we are actually moving on to the bill section. As you can see, I did place a little pocket there on the side just for incoming bills, and so I do have this particular insert. It's also vertical, but I actually print these myself. I found the shop on Etsy that allows me to print it and also customize the dates. And the reason I like doing that is because we get paid on Fridays. So it's a little bit easier for me to have my budget planner start on a Friday versus starting on the traditional Monday. It's a little bit easier for me to budget for those 2 weeks until we get paid again. So you'll see that in my planner. You'll see that I do start the week on Friday, which works out perfect for this particular year because our year is on a Friday, January 1st. And so I'll go ahead and put the rest of my inserts in. And as you can see on this spread, and I'll go through this with you guys as I get to know you a little bit more. I put my bills at the top. In that second section, I just do expenses. And then the last section would be sinking funds. So if I need to take anything out of my sinking funds and or add to it, that's where that would go. Now I also got these monthly budget sheets. I actually got these from At Home with Quita. So I'm really excited to use those this year, but I am gonna go ahead and put it in the back of my bill planner. All right, so I'm gonna go to my next section, which is gonna be social. Now, social is actually gonna consist of not just social media, but it's also gonna consist of my schooling and also my kids' school. Now, the only thing I track for my kids' school would be like if there's a closing or any type of holiday. And so I do have the month at a glance pages here as well. And as you can see, I've got holiday and when they return to school. And then of course, like Martin Luther King Jr. Day when they're out. So I like to keep track of that. And then for the actual extra sheet, and I said I was actually going to redo this one, so I might, but I'm not sure yet. Those are just the classes that I've taken this year because I'm also in school. And so once I complete a class, I like to just write it down because it's so good just to be able to see the progress. And actually, that is my word of the year, progress. So stay tuned for that video because it's coming up. I'm going to do a DIY sheet so that I can keep it in my planner and actually see my word of the year every month. And so for my school planner, I am using the Disney Happy Planner, and I just threw some stickers in there. I don't know what I was doing last week, but I'm super excited to start on the 4th to really get into that Disney spread and make a beautiful spread. I don't have much to do this week, so I just kind of decorated and played with it. May add some more things to it, but not super sure. And actually, I just remembered that when I'm setting this up, I also wanted to go ahead and get everything dated in this planner because on Monday, I want to be ready to go because I'm only dating them and kind of getting everything set together, but I do decorate most of these spreads throughout the week, whether that's a little bit of floral, the Disney, adding, characters or what it may be. So I want to make sure that everything is ready to go. So this video is a little bit longer for that particular reason is because I actually do have to go in and date all of this. Now, I actually realized that I'm not going to be using the monthly section, which is why I put the paper clip there. And now I'm just trying to date for next week. And I realized that I really don't like these stickers, these half oval stickers. So I'm actually going to be using just some round stickers with numbers. So I'm going to grab those to the side. And y'all, it is so hard to believe that we are officially in 2021. It's so cool. I'm hoping that, some of the things that we dealt with last year do not continue into this year, and that this year is just better, again, with that progress. That's what I'm looking for. It's just progress this year, in my life, in my time management, in my social media, and, being financially free from debt. And so just progress in every area of my life. And so I'm going to go ahead and finish dating that up for next week. And again, I'll come back and actually show you guys how I decorate the spread and what it looks like. And if you guys want to take a look at this as well, you guys can follow me on Instagram because I will be posting pictures as well. So let's go back into my social section, which is also that vertical layout as well. All right, and so we got the school planner set up, but now we are adding in the social media. So this one is new for me in 2021. I've had a few different social media sites prior, but I didn't really actually start planning until last year. And so now this is something that I really love doing. I love the planner community. I love, getting to know you guys more and creating those friendships and those bonds and having people that are like-minded like me. So it's really, really awesome. And so I am really, promoting my social media so that I can be able to provide content that you guys want to see. I'm going to be providing some videos for newcomers who maybe don't know all of the in and outs of planning, who maybe want to just get their life organized. So watch for those videos as well. Make sure you guys subscribe so that you guys are not missing out when I post a new video. And so with this spread, being my social media, now this is an undated planner, and so it works out for me, especially during the week, in case there's a week that I maybe miss out on tracking certain things or posting certain things. But again, that's where that time management comes in, right? And so this is undated. So again, I want to make sure everything is set up for Monday. So I am going to go ahead and date the planner here. And as I'm getting that dated here, I know that a lot of people in the planner community have decided on their one word for the year. I would love to know what your one word is. If you guys could comment that down below, what your word is for the year. Again, mine is progress, and it wasn't hard to come up with that. It was just like, I want to do better than I did the year before, and use all the tools that I've learned and all the friendships that I've gained and the knowledge, and take that and make it better. So just progress. It's okay if I don't reach every single goal that I have in front of me, but as long as I'm working towards it and trying to get there, and I am making progress, then I'm okay with it, and I'm not going to beat myself up. This year, I really want to focus on family and friendships and meaningful friendships. So you guys can always reach out to me, comment. I see every one of your comments, so I'm so thankful for the people who have supported me thus far. If you have any questions on the material that I use, the inserts that I use, sometimes I purchase stickers from various workshops. And small businesses. So if you ever have any questions, reach out. I am very, very reachable. I respond to each and every one of you. So that would be super awesome just to know that you guys are here with me and supporting me. So we've got that dated, which is awesome. I'm going to show you guys the layout because the layout is different from the vertical, which is what you guys have seen so far. So for this layout, it's actually I'm using it for my social, but it's actually a undated teacher planner. And so this would be perfect for a teacher. Mostly they would write the subjects at the top and then of course use it Monday through Friday, and they have 7 different sections. Of course, we're not using it for that particular purpose. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave, of course, the Monday through Friday. I don't want to track this stuff on the weekends only because it's not necessary. Monday through Friday are the days that I'll probably be uploading the most, and then on the weekends I'll probably be spending time with my family. Now at the back, I do want to go ahead and add in these social media trackers that I just purchased from Michaels, which I don't know if you guys know, Michaels has an awesome sale right now. I think it's like, want to say 60% off on the new planners, and then 30% off of just the original stuff there. And then also there's some clearance items, so definitely reach out, go to the website. And so I'm going to add this, and it basically just tracks like your followers and your likes, your comments, and just different things that you want to track. You could actually just cover up those headers for different titles, and you could put whatever you want to put. I don't know what I'm going to track just yet, or if I'm going to keep it the way that it is, but I definitely plan on using it this year. And so going back to the actual layout, as you can see, it does show that Monday through Friday, and I do want to go ahead and label it as far as the dates for next week. Now, I am going to also decorate this planner, but I'm probably not going to decorate it until Monday, until I start using it. I may decorate it on Sunday, but either way, I will definitely be showing you guys what I am using to decorate, because I'm sure you guys want to know how to decorate this type of spread. So I got you covered. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're on my Instagram to see those after the pins, which I am going to be bringing to you guys as well. The after the pins, I love seeing those. I love seeing like people really using their planners and using it in real time. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to label the tops instead of it being like a teacher planner and having the subjects at the top. I'm actually going to create my own subjects. So now I'm just looking for some smaller boxes that I can place at the top of the page as little headers. And so once I get those, I think I'm going to go with like the blue or the purple, since the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the days of the week actually kind of give me that blue purple vibe. So I'm going to place that on there, and I'm going to see if I have any stickers, floral stickers that may kind of match up with this. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know yet. It changes. My mood changes each week. So let's go ahead and add that to the top, and then I'll show you guys how I'm actually going to be using it and labeling it for each week. Now, I have used this spread before, not just as like a teacher planner. I've actually just used this spread in general as my catch-all. At one time, I was actually doing Monday through Sunday at the top, using those 7 sections, and then on the sidebar I would actually white those out and then put 5 different sections, and it would be like to do, home, chores, appointments, and so that was pretty cool. But of course, as you begin to plan more or start a business, you have more and more responsibilities, so certain things actually need to have their own category now. So I'm very familiar with this type of layout, and so I'm going to go ahead and label this now. And like I said, so everything is kind of ready to go on Monday when we start. So the first tab is going to be my YouTube. And so that's just going to be tracking different things for YouTube. It could be video ideas, things that I plan on posting, and just kind of making sure that I'm constantly creating that content. And if there's something that you guys want to see, let me know. I'm pretty familiar with all of the different things in the planner community, so questions you may have, I can definitely answer those for you. I'm going to use the second section for Instagram, the third section for TikTok. Yes, I am on TikTok as well. So all of my social media platforms, Facebook, go to the Plan Club and subscribe, guys. Now the next section I'm going to use is going to be for just video ideas. So it may not be something that I'm actually going to post on YouTube. It just may be something that comes up that I'm thinking about doing, and I just don't want it to, I want to have a place where I can kind of brain dump some of my ideas, because I watch a lot of other planner channels, and so I see different content and I'm like, that's pretty cool. I could do it this way, or that's a pretty awesome video. I would love to, go into more detail with that one. And so I want to have a place where I can kind of just brain dump on that. All right, so that is my social. And so the next section is going to be self-care, which is super, super important. This one I've had for about 2 years. And so this past year, 2020, has been kind of crazy. I had quite a few different health scares. And then, of course, add COVID with that. I didn't have COVID, but it definitely made me worry because I wasn't in the best shape. Had some deficiencies, and so anemia going on. And just this past Monday, I actually got my wisdom teeth. I got all four of them out, actually. So I just went through surgery on Monday, 4 days ago, guys. And so I'm still in a little bit of pain, but I'm doing so much better. And so it's so helpful to have this planner because I've already, started tracking certain things. And so when I go back to my doctor, it's a little bit easier for him to be like, how did the medicine work? Or how much pain were you in? Or, just different things. And sometimes you forget. Days go by and you kind of forget how you felt in those moments. And so it's really awesome to track that information, not only for your own purposes, but also for your doctor. And then right now, because I'm on 2 different type of pain meds and then also antibiotics, just to make sure there's no infection that sets in or anything, it's super important because I'm kind of drowsy when I'm taking that medicine, to be able to write down when I've taken it, because of course we don't want any type of overdose or anything. So to be able to track it and stay on top of it has been really awesome. And just to be able to see day from day how much more food I can eat, because literally the first day, guys, I think I ate maybe 2 bites of oatmeal, and that was it, nothing else. I could barely even open my mouth. And so today I did eat some homemade chili, and then also just some shredded chicken and rice. So progress. Again, word of the year, progress. We are making some progress this year, and I'm super excited. So this is also an undated planner. You'll see that kind of common for me, at least. It's a little bit easier. It does take more work to date an undated planner, but the ability to start that planner whenever you choose to is why I do this. Every single day I don't write in my planner. I try to, and there's times where I don't. Maybe there's a week that I missed, logging into that planner. That week doesn't have to go to waste because I can actually reuse it because it is undated. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I use a lot of the undated planners. So just an FYI, you can purchase a self-care planner that has dates, super fine. But there are times where when Happy Planner will release, new product, whether that's in the spring or in the summertime. And so if there's a new planner that I like, I'll want to start that one. And so these won't go to waste because they're undated. I can use them next year. I can use them whenever I choose to. So that's a big reason why I do it. And I love that quote, just mindfulness, being present without judgment in every moment. Pretty awesome. Now, also in self-care, not only do I have, of course, my health section where I'm kind of writing in how I'm feeling, exercise, food log. I am also going to be adding in just a insert so that I can quickly get to this section or the section of the week that I'm in. But I'm also going to be adding to my self-care tab my faith. And so that's something that I'm also wanting to progress in. I'm wanting to make sure that I'm actually scheduling that time each morning to just sit down, do my devotionals, spend time with God, and, make sure that I'm not putting anything else before Him, just making sure that I am consistently progressing in every area of my life. So that's super huge for me. And that one's not, that one's already dated, so we don't have to do anything additional to that. But I do want to add in just a tab so I can quickly get to that section as well. Now, I don't have any labels for the top tabs just yet. I'm probably going to have to create those. Let me know if you guys would like to see a video on how I go ahead and create those labels for the top tabs there. And I will definitely post those for you. Okay, so my next section is noted. And so this one is actually super, super simple, but it's so essential. I'm actually going to be placing just some line paper in there. And then also I'm going to be placing in note paper. But first I'm going to do the line paper because I want to have this section be for any orders that are coming in. And by orders, I mean like USPS, UPS, FedEx, because we are ordering a lot of different things online. And so sometimes I forget what I'm even ordering, and I just have packages every other day, it seems like. And so it'd be nice to be able to track it and have a place where I can quickly reference that tracking number. So that's what I'm going to be using the orange sheets for. And then this section is just going to be just loose leaf grid paper, and I'm just going to use this literally as a brain dump. I am putting tabs on the side here that just say other. That's just going to be any type of notes that I need to quickly jot down. I will put that in this section here. Now the last section is going to be my home section. Now in my home section, it will consist of chores. And so that is something that I definitely want to incorporate, and making sure I stay on top of and manage my chores each day so that it's not a hassle, at the weekend or my day off when I'm trying to clean. So daily chores is one. And then also I'm going to be adding in just my meal plan. So this would be anything that we may need from the grocery store, and then also just planning out our meals each and every week. So that's what I'm going to be using this section for. And you guys can save so much money by just eating at home. I've learned that in 2020 as well. And the last section is going to be projects. And so this would be any home project that we are wanting to do. Maybe I need to get material for something. And so that's what I'm going to use this section for. So we have completed my 2021 setup. Of course, guys, subscribe just so that you can see how I plan for each week in this section. I thank you guys so much again for watching with me. She is chunky. This is a chunky planner. I'm super excited to use it, and I cannot wait to start my planner in 2021. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.